Cowboy fans. This is something I want to. This is something that has been brought to my attention. That like I suspected that this was going on. You know what I mean? But now since, and this comes from the comments that you guys have been commenting under my previous videos, and it really does make sense. Like, it really makes sense. And I always kind of thought, like, I always joked around with it and was just like, okay, Jerry Jones, Stephen Jones, this whole Cowboy stuff is just all like just a business. Like, losing is the marketing. Like, that's the sales pitch. Like, losing every year and choking is like what they want. And I don't want nobody to take this as an excuse. Like, I don't want nobody to think that I'm saying that's why we're losing every year, and because they are sitting, they're worried about the money. Because it does sound like an excuse, and that is something that Cowboy fans get. People say that's all we have every year is excuses on why we lose. But like, I don't want people to think like that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, like, from a fan looking in, it's really it looks bad. Like, because you see situations every year with this team where they just don't want to. They don't want to elevate. They don't want to get bigger. They just want to stay. Like, they're. How can I explain it? Because it's not like we haven't had trash years and then we get better. But it's like we know how to build a great team. But I think we just don't want that. We don't want it like how the Ravens won a championship or how the Chiefs won the championship. If that makes sense. I really believe that we just want to be great, but good enough. I think it seems like we really want to be good enough to make the playoffs, but we don't want to be good enough to make the Super Bowl. And I constantly ask myself every year of this, like, why don't we just go all in? Like, literally go all in. I mean, like, we just stack. Like, there have been years where we had the money. There's been years where superstar players have wanted to play with us, and we just don't do anything. And this year, with the whole Derrick Henry situation, it's really making me question everything. Like, is this really what? Is this really just a business to them? Like, do we really just want to lose in the playoffs and just keep the run going? Because we know once we lose in the playoffs, SportsCenter, ESPN, Stephen A. Smith, all of these dudes is gonna make. They're gonna make a whole video just violating them, and it's gonna go viral every year. It's always gonna go viral. The Cowboys losing every playoff year is gonna go. It's gonna be the most trending topic every playoffs, and that leads to more money in Jerry Jones' pocket. And I don't know. It's just like, this is really. I don't know. Yeah, it's like, I don't know if I even want to release this video, because they probably like, alright, this guy's on to something. That's how I'm feeling. Like, it's like, I don't know, it just don't make sense to me. And when you hear the explanations of why they do the stuff they do, it just never adds up. You're just like, you see them have an opportunity to get a top 5 running back, and they say, and the things they have to say for that is, we're good, we're okay, we like the guys we have. The guys we have didn't get us anywhere, if you haven't noticed. So what is the issue here? What's the issue? I'm honestly, I'm shocked. I'm actually shocked, because like, this just being a whole money grab could really just make sense. It really could make sense. Because there's no way, like, there's no logical sense on how we have great teams, but we don't want to make it the greatest team in the league. Like, we never do. And I think last year was probably the best team overall that I've seen the Cowboys collect. Okay? But I just think there could have been mid-season. There was definitely mid-season adjustments that we could have made to really get us like, okay, like we're here to win. But somehow we made no moves. None. We made no moves. We just did not want to keep. We didn't want to add to what we got. Because I mean, and they can sit there and be like, okay, we're winning. That's why we didn't want to do that. We're winning. But okay, why is that enough for y'all? Why is just winning some regular season games against trash opponents, against low tier opponents, why is this okay for y'all? Like, why are you sitting there saying like this is good? Like, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about just the bare minimum. The bare minimum every year. And we don't even, like, I don't remember the last time we had a team that was just aggressive. Like, super aggressive. Super aggressive, I'm talking about. Like a team that was super aggressive. Like, okay, we're getting him, and nothing's stopping us. Like, why can't we go sign? I'm not saying I want Odell. I don't want Odell. So chill out. Don't kill me for that. I want, like, why don't we sign like these expendable, I guess, these expendable stars for like a 1 year, like a 1 year deal that they're looking to get, like a D-Hop situation, like a Odell situation. Like, why can't we do stuff like that to really stack up, and to make sure that, yeah, when we're in the playoffs, you're not stopping us. Like, we can already establish that we're the best team. We've established multiple years that we're a better team in the division. We established multiple years that we're at least top 5 in the conference. So what is the issue? I just don't. I'm really trying to understand why we are so hesitant to just stack. And they're worried about money. Like, it's the NFL. Money? Is that what you're really worried about? Dudes are getting paid bags. Money should not be why do you guys care so much about money? You're the freaking Cowboys. We are the Cowboys. What money is going to come? The salary cap in the NFL just don't even seem like it matters from some of the contracts I'm looking at. These dudes are getting paid whatever the hell they want. Like, whatever they want. No questions asked. They're getting paid hundreds of millions for being mid. And the teams know they're mid. There's no way we can't adjust some of these contracts that we have already to get some extra wiggle room to go spend a bag on somebody for a year. There's no way. Like, you must, like, who are the accountants for the Cowboys organizations? What are y'all cooking up? Because this is the most profitable team in the whole NFL, but somehow we're worried about money and spending it on, like, we're worried about salary cap. Who worries about the salary cap in the NFL anymore? Like, I need an answer for that. Who worries about this? Nobody worries about this stuff no more. Like, like, I've seen the dumbest contracts in the past few years that I've ever seen. Like, these contracts are dirt. These dudes are getting paid what my whole generation of family have not, for being mid, for being absolute mid. And you're trying to tell me you're hesitant on spending that extra 30, whatever the hell, 30, 40 million on a guy that can really take us over that hump and we can really dominate? Like, come on, get it together. Like, I'm I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm exposing too much. I think maybe I'm exposing too much. But this is just my opinion, okay? I want to sit there and say that this is just my opinion. I'm not saying I have no facts, okay? I have no facts whatsoever. This is just stuff that I just, people are commenting under my videos, and I'm just thinking about it. Like, okay, this is like a brand. This is like a brand to y'all. Like, losing is a brand. Losing is the brand. And we're just allowing it. Like, there's no way winning is the motivation for this team. There's no way. There's no way winning is the motivation. There's no way you can look at this team every year and be like, we want to win every year. There's no way. I'm sorry if I go in silence. This is like, because it's really sad. Like, you think about all these times where all these arguments you've had with your friends, all the arguments you had with other NFL team fans, and your team doesn't even want to win. That shit hurts. That shit hurts. When you think about it, it really does hurt. Because your team, they don't want to win. There's no way y'all want to win. There's no way. Like, seriously, there's no way. Like, you would think, like, okay, we would, like, a team like I remember when, was it last year where Odell was going out, and I was like, okay, yeah, the Cowboys definitely gonna probably try to land Odell. You know, we had a meeting with him, all this stuff. Like, I need to understand what happened. Like, there's no way a person like Odell Beckham didn't want to play for us. Like, I'm being completely honest. Like, it really doesn't make sense. And he might have his own personal reasons. Okay, he probably wanted to play with Lamar, and okay, I'm not saying that none of that stuff is true, but I'm just trying to add up everything that I've seen since I've been a Cowboys fan for over a decade now. It's like, I feel like the whole Cowboys organization is, I feel like this is a player's dream. Like, I feel like football players want to play in Texas. I feel like there's no way that's not true. There's no way, honestly. The football players want to play in Texas. I think Texas is like, you know, the pinnacle of football. Like, I think everybody knows this. And I think the Dallas Cowboys is a very huge fan base. And I think a lot of players in the league would love to play for the Cowboys. I wouldn't see why they wouldn't.